to a truly horrific crime. The two 12-year-old boys have become the youngest murderers in the UK since the James Bulger killers, after being found guilty of a fatal machete attack on a teenager in Wolverhampton. Family members of both the victims, Shawn Seesahai, and the defendants cried and hugged each other in the public gallery as jurors unanimously found both boys guilty of murder. Well, our Home and Security editor, Mark White, is across this story. Mark, welcome to the show. Truly horrific crime, the details of which are just beyond belief. Tell us more.
Yeah, this was in Wolverhampton, in a park in Wolverhampton in November of last year, when the victim, 19-year-old Shawn Seesahai, was out with friends in that park and came across the two 12-year-old killers. He was not, according to the trial, which lasted a month and was held at Nottingham Crown Court, known to these two 12-year-old boys. There was nothing done, according to the prosecution, that provoked this particular incident. But a teenager who was with 19-year-old Mr. Seesahai at the time ran when they were attacked by the two 12-year-old boys who produced this machete. And he said he looked behind, but he saw that his friend had fallen. And at that point, according to the court, the two 12-year-old boys set about Mr. Seesahai, beating him and kicking him and stabbing him with the machete. Now, both these 12-year-olds, initially, when they were arrested, failed to cooperate with the police. They did, though, give evidence at the subsequent murder trial in Nottingham, and both boys blamed each other for wielding the fatal blow. But today, a jury found them guilty unanimously of the murder of Shawn Seesahai. Now, Mr. Seesahai's parents have been speaking as well in the aftermath of this verdict. They say that they'll never be able to come to terms with the murder of their son. They say that they hope that justice has been served, but they also said that they feel sorry for the parents of the two 12-year-olds. The court was also told, Martin, that one of the 12-year-olds had posed for a photograph carrying the machete and wearing a mask just hours before this murder took place. There was blood staining on the clothing of both the boys involved in this murder. So they will be, we're told, sentenced at a later date, we believe sometime in July. And, of course, frustratingly as well, because both these boys are just 12 years old, they cannot be named, so their name is not in the public domain. That is something that might change, because remember, of course, we got that unprecedented decision by the trial judge involved in the James Bulger murder case to name both Robert Thompson and John Venables as the 11-year-old killers of 2-year-old James. So we await what the trial judge decides to do in relation to this case, Martin.
A case of astonishing brutality. Thank you very much, Mark.